Hey everybody, welcome to Grumpy Acres. Yoda here. So you might have saw a little clip that I did, and I was concerned because I got information that there's homesteaders out there that don't know how to stretch a meal. So I thought I'd just do this little short for you, and you can see what I'm doing here and how I'm going to stretch it. So what I did is I took 2 chicken breasts of what we had, and I seasoned and browned those up, so the seasoning is in the bottom of my pan. Then I've gone in and I have sauteed some onions and got that in there. Just 1 medium large onion, just depends on how much onion that you like. Then what I'm going to do, I had some celery and cilantro that I just chopped up. So now that my onions are there, I'm going to put that all in there. Just stir it up. If you don't like cilantro, you don't like onions, I know a lot of people either don't like both or don't like one or the other. Don't worry about it. Just pick whatever flavors that you want and go to your herb garden and enjoy it. And then what we're going to do is I have a can of diced tomatoes. Our tomatoes are not ready yet, so and quite frankly, I didn't go searching for any that I had canned up. I knew I had this in the pantry. So I'm just going to take 1 can of tomatoes, sauce and all, and I'm going to put this in here, blend this on up. Look at how full that's getting already. This could definitely feed quite a few people. And you know, we have to remember too, you know, back in the 50s and 60s, my dad, actually, in the 60s, was a chef at the Ambassador Hotel in Beverly Hills, and right before he joined the Navy. And so a lot of the things that I learned are things from my dad. Thanks, babe, I appreciate it.
Mushroom broth.
Mushroom broth. Perfect, thank you. And so he taught me a lot of this stuff, and it's real easy to do. So now we've just pulled this up, and he brought me some broth. All right, and there we go. You get messy with Yoda when you're in the kitchen. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in all of our broth. So this is a quart. Throw that on in there. Okay, now we've got kind of soupy, and I want to scrape the bottom because I want to get all of those seasons up. I want the tomatoes to pull it up. I want the broth to pull it up. We're going to throw that on in there. And then I'm going to add a little bit of whipping cream. You can use regular milk if you have regular milk. If you want to use evaporated milk, feel free to do that. It's just whatever you have in your pantry, you go ahead and use. So I'm going to throw some of this on in here. And do about half there. This is going to make it nice and creamy. I'm just going to stir all this in. Look at how much we have there already. And so now we're going to take this wonder and we're going to add in a bag of egg noodles, white egg noodles. Get it open. And I'm just going to dump my egg noodles right on in that pan. Stir those in, get those deep into that broth. If you want to add more broth to this, feel free. The egg noodles are going to cook pretty quick. Set that on in there. I might add more cream. I like my stuff pretty creamy. So I'm just going to use the whole thing. Throw that on in there. Now I've got that going. So I'm going to bring this to a boil. I really need a spoon rest. I cannot find, my spoon rest broke in the move, and I've been looking everywhere for a spoon rest, and apparently those must all be made in China because I can't find them. So now we're going to turn this up to medium-high heat. Let this come to a boil. You want to watch it because you have that cream in there, so make sure that it doesn't overflow. If it starts bubbling up and overflowing, then just turn your heat down and let it go. Now once this is done, we're going to have a consistency of that creamy chicken noodle, and you know, like Mom used to make with the, she would put beef in it and do all of that. kind of a stroganoff consistency, if that makes sense. This is going to go a long way. I can feed a lot of people with this. They've got plenty of protein. You've got protein from the cream. You've got protein from the chicken. Probably even some protein from the noodles. Let's see, yeah, because they're egg noodles, so you got some protein there. Quite a bit. This will feed a lot of people. So now your kids can eat, your husband can eat, and most importantly, you can eat. You have to stay healthy in order to keep your family together and keep your family healthy. So if you want to start doing more videos like this, showing everybody how to stretch a meal, I think it's going to be beneficial. And not just for you guys, but for me too, because then I can put them away in the refrigerator in little containers. You can take those to work, and I don't have to do a lot of cooking. So I think that works out. So this is what it is. I will get a picture of it or come back and get some video and have G put that in there somehow so you can see what the finished product is. And he can tell you in there whether or not, he'll put a little caption if it was good or not. But I'm a pretty good cook. So just season it with whatever you want, whatever vegetables you want. Get your chicken. That was only 2 chicken breasts, like I said, and I just cut them up so everybody gets a little bit of chicken. Just get creative with your cooking, guys. If you get creative with it, you can make it stretch a very long way. Okay, everybody, so this was too good not to come back. In fact, I tried to, what I thought was record this before, so this is the second take on the last one. So this has been eaten down. She had 2 giant bowls. I had a bowl. This was delicious. So super simple, super easy to do, great way to stretch. It filled the whole pan. I've got the recipe put together, so we're going to go ahead and put that in. I just kind of do that. I'll come up with stuff and just kind of figure out what I want to do. I love to cook, so it's fun to do, and I love flavors. So you can substitute the meat, you can substitute the vegetables, you can put any herbs in there that you want. Just do you and have fun with it. But this was a cheap, inexpensive way to do that. I want to go back to when I was talking about my dad being a chef at the Ambassador Hotel in Beverly Hills. So I kind of lost track of what I was doing there because I was focused here. So what I wanted to tell you there was that, you know, it used to be way back that, well, not way, I don't know how else to say it. My dad's going to get upset with me, but, well, he'll tease me. He won't get upset. But it used to be that a serving size was 4 ounces. So your meat portion was 4 ounces, and not today's where you're getting a choice of 8 ounce, 12 ounce, and 16 ounce. That's just way too much. So this is definitely all 4 ounces. So 2 chicken breasts, probably approximately 1 pound of meat is plenty for a large family. You've got plenty of protein from the cream. If you put milk in there, however you decide you want to do that, plenty of protein from the egg noodles, plenty of protein. So keep this in mind. One easy way to stretch. We're going to start doing more videos like this, I think, just kind of helping everybody out. Times are getting tight, and we have to start getting creative. Not everybody knows how to cook. This may be simple, simple to most people. Other people, they get chicken and they don't know what to do with it, or they'll pick a vegetable out of the garden and they don't know what to do with it. So this is just one example of what we did here, and I hope you have fun with it. I'll have G go ahead and link that recipe, like I said, under the description, and we'll probably add this one to the cookbook because, was it delicious? He's shaking his head yes. He's been out pounding fences. So, all right, guys. Well, until next time, go live a life done-free.
Thanks, Milo.